So Caresha please, or shall we say Caresha speaks. Caresha gets into everything with P. Diddy and gets very emotional. Hey guys, it's Rob Raleigh. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, please do. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And let's get straight into this. So, anyways, so I just watched the Caresha interview with Saucy Santana. Initially, I thought that Saucy probably wasn't a good choice because he's not going to be as intrusive. But nobody knows Miami like Saucy Santana. So I understand their friendship and it was great to see. She didn't really address the Diddy stuff as much as perhaps people wanted to. But at the same time, she addressed it from the perspective that she knew. And she was stating that basically she never had that experience with him. She wasn't abused by him, that she wasn't a fan of him in that kind of respect.
Allegations and lawsuits came apart. Like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time.
It wasn't sugar daddy's form of relationship, but more so mentorship, and that he saw things in her that she never saw within herself, and that it massively helped her, and that, you know, they had a very good relationship. Diddy was very good to her. Diddy, you know, was great to her despite of the allegations. Now, I felt like Saucy Santana could have been a lot more intrusive, could have been a lot more intense with the questions to really get to the bottom of it, because I also feel like her name was floating around some lawsuits. Whether it's real or not is a different question, but her name was definitely mentioned here and there. But she did mention how Diddy helped her with, you know, going to certain award shows, going to the red carpets of certain places, and how lucky she was to have him, and that he was the one that helped with the podcast. But people are really upset with her responses online, but I don't understand why. That it is her experience. Her experience was that he was great to her. What else can she add to that? I think people want her to say that she was abused by him, that she went through things with him. Like, she didn't go through that. He was great to her. He did everything to her. She met him in a new era, which is what she said. And that is just her truth. And people need to accept it and just move on. I'm glad that she's finally spoken about Diddy, because I feel like she needed to, because they had a very close relationship. And she's basically admitting in this interview for disassociating away from him. If you have watched this and you disagree or agree with what I'm saying, please do let me know, because I want to know what your thoughts are on this stuff. I haven't spoken about Diddy in a while. I wanted to kind of separate myself from that kind of content for a minute, because it was very heavy discussing Diddy and the actions and the allegations and the lawsuits and the video that we saw of Cassie. A lot of it was just disgusting to see and to discuss, and very triggering for me especially. So I wanted to take a bit of a break. But we are back on the Diddy content and the Diddy updates and everything going on with him, because there is a lot going on over the past couple of weeks, and I wanted to open this video discussing the Caresha interview and breaking it down. I felt like somebody else could have been better. I think Caresha came off well in this interview. I don't think that she was lying. That was her truth. That was her experience. There's nothing more to add to it, but I also feel like there could have been other questions about, your name was floating around lawsuits. What is your opinion on that? Young Miami's cousin, or younger, somebody like that, was addressed as a freak-off worker. Can you attain or address the stuff like that? Like, what do you know? You've had way too many connects to him. What is going on? She was not abused by him, she confirms, and that basically is that. I don't think we need to pry into her perhaps possible domestic related stuff with Diddy when she's been through 2 domestic situations. It also comes across as disrespectful. You can pry and be intrusive, but you also need to have a balance. So I'm not mad at Saucy being there, but I felt like somebody else just could have been better. But I think that overall she came across well. She discusses JT and everything else, but I'm not really concerned about that. It was more so about what she was saying when it came to Diddy. Clive Davis also addresses P. Diddy. I don't know why this fridge is making this noise at this time. I don't understand. Stressing me out. Now, Clive obviously is walking around a very old age, and you know, he is confronted about Diddy, and he acts like he doesn't know who he is.
P. Diddy. Diddy.
The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Now, of course, I think Clive is lying. acting in a way, playing the old man look. Suddenly he's inept when it comes to stuff like this, and then suddenly I feel like he's reminded by Diddy and then continues to walk on and doesn't divulge in the conversation. But Clive has always supported Diddy here and there, but clearly now it looks like, and especially over the past couple of months when I addressed it before, that again that relationship has massively severed between Diddy and Clive. It's just not working anymore. It's not giving what it needs to give, and Clive obviously has basically no time for Diddy. He has no space for Diddy. For him to say that basically doesn't know who he is, ignored him and etc. when he was confronted about it is very intriguing indeed. Young Mammy, I will say, did get very emotional when discussing Diddy. She immediately began to cry discussing her mental health and immediately just broke down discussing him. So I feel like something is there behind the scenes that perhaps she's not ready to speak about. That's also the inclination that I got. Don't know if you guys agree with that, but I definitely got that vibe. Kesha has announced that she plans to re-record the hit song TikTok with lyrics saying FP Diddy instead at the beginning after acquiring legal rights. I feel like she's very much on that, especially with Dr. Luke and Dr. Luke, how he allegedly abused her and etc. She obviously is very much on let me change the lyrics on Diddy, and I'm glad that she's giving Diddy that energy because I feel like she really is the only one who's maintaining that, while a lot of people have just gone silent and gone into the abyss. Now we know what's going on between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, and the fact that these two are reunited, got married again, but it seems that the couple's love story could be ending. Suge Knight believes that the rumored to be impending divorce is a result of the FBI giving the Daredevil actor footage of Jennifer Lopez engaging in illicit activity that they recovered from raiding Diddy's home. Suge Knight gave the full breakdown of his theory on the most recent episode of his Collect Calls with Suge Knight podcast. They go raid Puffy's house and they get all these videos of J-Lo doing this and J-Lo doing that. He also said recalling her involvement in the nightclub shooting, where Shine took the fall. And they know the fact that J-Lo lied and said that the gun was Shine's or whatever and sent that man to prison, destroyed his life, and she knew it was Puffy's. The former Death Row Records CEO claims that the FBI gave the footage to Ben Affleck as a solid so that he could be privy to what was going on before the videos potentially went public. Especially given the impact that the footage of the Bad Boy founder assaulting Cassie, It's a white man who got respect in the white world, he said. I'm quite sure they said, we want to show you some things about your wife. Suge Knight believed that upon Affleck seeing the footage, he will not be able to look at Jennifer Lopez the same. I'm quite sure that they headed for divorce because that's a man who has a good life. Great parents don't spend a lot of money, ain't tripping off paparazzi, he's living his life. He got his own team, she done brought all the extra shit, and now that mother effer he wants out. These claims gain a new level of depth when considering Diddy and J-Lo's romantic history. They dated for a couple of years, and Rolling Stone recently reported that he attempted to get her back after they broke up. Homeland Security raided their artists' LA and Miami homes in March of this year. Just under 2 months, the footage of him assaulting Cassie in 2016 was shared online. Suge Knight gave Puff an ominous warning early this year, though it was unclear whether he was referring to this footage or something else. Your life's in danger because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in. So you know they're going to get you if they can. Wow, that is one hell of a theory. I don't know how Suge would know this though. Is he a Fed? Is he getting some information? Like, how would Suge know any of this? I don't understand. But this is definitely a theory. And this is a theory. This is definitely a theory. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think that would be the reason for Ben Affleck to divorce though. I feel like other things, perhaps the relationship not working. Sometimes spinning the block doesn't work. Getting your ex back doesn't work. It could be just marital issues they're going through and other stuff. I don't know if that could be it. But J-Lo tapes being found is one hell of a theory that I wasn't even looking at or thinking about. And them so slowly being released at any given time would be shocking, because when that Cassie tape got released of Diddy beating her in the hotel, that was very shocking to see. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this video. I have not spoken about Diddy for a minute, guys. It's been a minute. I wanted to give you a jumbo video of just a few topics here and there, cramming all into a video of under 10 minutes so that you guys know and are clued up with what is going on. Please do subscribe to the channel. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this video. It's just one click to subscribe. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up and send a super thanks if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there, and become a member of my channel just to support me and support the channel and keep it funding and going. I would genuinely appreciate that because I give you guys content every single day, and I'm filming this for you guys at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Subscribe and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.